Oh, yeah, okay, it's correct. It does it differently than my own computer. All right. This is a cello, actually. Let's talk about some parts of the instrument. Can you guess what these are called?
Strings.
And this?
No idea.
Fingerboard.
Fingerboard.
And then this is a bridge.
Yeah.
These are your peg tuners, and then here's the peg box. Those are really the important things. There's a lot of other terminology, but I mean, it's not really important for what we're going to be talking about right now.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is put your feet out. So they're kind of, I'd say your calves should be like straight up. Wait, are these your calves? The lower part?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're kind of straight up and down.
Okay.
And I want you to sit up straight.
Yeah.
And scoot forward to the edge of your seat. Yeah, that's better. And put your cello down on your left shoulder.
On my left. So.
Yeah, the other left. Remember, if you make it now with the hand, it's the left. All right. And yeah, it's looking a little bit high. So this is the peg stand. All right, here. What I want you to do is I want you to shorten that a little bit.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to kind of lift it up, and there's a little. You don't. That's not it. There's a little wing up there,
okay.
and loosen it, and right there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then now try it. I'll see if it looks good. Okay. Yeah, I think it's about the right height. Let's get it in the right position. So ideally, this peg right here should be close to your ear.
So.
And you want the body of the cello to rest somewhere in your chest.
Okay.
And then you can brace it with your legs, but that's not required. That actually looks really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's a good position. Can I see that?
Yep.
Okay. Shake it off. Do it again. Yeah, I'm going to mess it up a little bit so it's not sitting where it was.
Okay. So near my ear. Like that?
Yeah, that looks really great.
Awesome.
All right. It's good. And then there's like a procedure for like getting the cello like in place and all that. But that's more for like a classroom thing because it's important for the violins to like stand properly and all that. But for cellos, it's more just like a placeholder. So they're doing something while the violins are. So like the cellos don't get bored. So I'm not gonna worry about that.
Okay.
So let's talk about the strings. So you know the musical notes. What are they?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah. All right. So this string is C.
C. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and pluck it with your right finger so you can hear it a little bit stronger. And then when you pluck a string, you want to rest your thumb on the fingerboard about right in there, and then pluck it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And then this is the G string.
G. C, G.
And then this next one up here, the third one up, is the D string. Care to hazard a guess what the last string is?
We have C, G, and D. So A.
Yeah, that's good. Here, you're getting a little bit close to the bridge. Yeah, there's rosin on the strings. That's one reason you kind of want to do it more up here. You get a better tone, and then you don't get the rosin on your fingers. Yeah. All right. So let's just plug 4 notes on a string, whichever one I tell you. So G string.
G.
Yeah, I do 4 notes. There you go.
Okay, I thought the first one counted.
Oh no, never counts. Try it a little bit stronger. It's really quiet. You really got to flip that thing to get the sound out. There you go. And then the A string. C string. And then the D string. Alright, yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, let's do left hand first. So, in cello playing, each of your fingers is a half step apart.
Okay.
And so, just as like a thought exercise, if the first finger was on E, what would the next half step up be?
E sharp or flat? I can't remember.
Going up, it's
Sharp.
yeah.
Okay.
And then what's the equivalent of E sharp?
It's
If this is E.
yeah. So it's F.
F, yeah.
Just F.
All right, and then the third finger would be
F sharp.
okay, and then the fourth finger would be
G.
all right, yeah. So, starting out, we're gonna have you do those notes, and it's gonna be on the D string, and so going D to E, it's called first position, and you're not gonna start like close to the oh, I forget what that part's called. The nut. I think it's called the nut. So you're not going to start really close. About right in here. And then I'll play an E on the tuner so you can hear it and get it in tune. So I just want you to get your first finger playing that E.
Okay. So by my ear like that.
That's
and
good. It could probably get a little bit closer to you.
Okay.
There you go. And a little bit more.
That
there
way.
you go.
Okay. So this one was D.
Yeah. So go ahead and get a feel for the D string with your right hand. So just pluck it a couple times. Okay.
And then this there. So.
Okay, you've got to put a little more weight down. Okay. Now, here. When I say going up in pitch, you actually have to go down on the fingerboard.
Okay.
And when I say going down in pitch, you have to go up on the fingerboard.
Okay.
Is that in tune? Yeah, it's in tune. So try to match this note. You look a little bit high in pitch right now, so you've got to go. You got to go lower in pitch. So
lower in pitch.
Yeah.
That way.
Okay. Go this direction more. Not quite. Like.
Okay, just a tiny bit.
Yeah. When I say like a small amount, like I mean a really small amount.
Okay,
like
teeny tiny bit.
Like micrometers.
Okay.
Okay, now you got that? Alright, how does that sound to you?
That sounds pretty good.
Okay. Alright, now let's talk about how you want to hold your hand.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you an example. Sorry, it'd be easier if we had two cellos.
Mm-hmm.
So, when we're playing cello, we want to have a natural kind of C shape with our hand. So just go ahead and leave your left hand hanging down. Was that the radiator?
That was a weird sound.
It sounded like a whirring camera. Confusing. Alright, so go ahead and hold your left hand down at your side, and then raise it up without changing how your fingers are. And you'll see it's kind of in like a natural curve shape. So you want to keep that when you're playing. You don't want to like contort your hand or anything.
Okay.
So with that natural kind of C curve shape, your thumb goes in the middle of the neck here.
Okay.
And then your finger curves over, and you want to approach it like from like kind of straight vertically down. You don't want to like lay across the strings because that'll cause problems later on and when you're like pushing down two strings at once accidentally. So just go ahead and try to keep your hands nice and curved and keep a good finger position here. Like don't like crunch these fingers or anything. And then thumb in the middle of the neck. And then try to get that E out again.
Okay.
Let's roll with that. Alright, now your thumb's a little bit far over, so really in the middle.
Right in the middle? There.
That's good. And you're going to need to put more weight down. Alright. And right now, your finger shape's close to being right, but your fingers they're kind of crunching up.
So they're going to be looser like that?
Yeah, because when you're playing, you're going to want to have that range of those notes we talked about. So try it again. Okay, good. You need to go down in pitch a little bit. So, yeah, not quite that far. Split the difference. There you go. That's close. All right, and your fingers looking like a little bit like
Okay.
kind of stuck out like this. Curve it, and then it should approach it from the top. There you go.
Like that?
A little bit more curved. Here. Very tense right now. You don't have to be. There you go.
There.
That looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to be tense. Put weight down, but don't like squeeze the string. Can I go this direction a little bit? Okay. That's close. All right. So, how are your fingers feeling?
A little sore.
A little bit sore. Okay. Let's do one more note, and then we can take a break from the left hand and look at the bow a little bit.
Okay.
So, okay, put that E finger down one more time.
Yep.
Okay, how's that sound to you?
Not very good.
Okay, which do you think it's too high or too low in pitch?
Probably too high.
Yeah.
So I need to go down a bit.
Remember, it's opposite. When you need to go down in pitch, you go up on the string.
Yeah.
And you went too far. Yeah, that's when string instruments are really finicky.
Yeah.
Alright, so when we were talking about these fingers, this was E.
Yep.
This was
F.
And then this
F
was
sharp.
Yeah.
And G.
So let's focus on F sharp right now. So you're gonna want that E finger. You want to hold that down there and leave it.
All three?
No, just the E for right now.
Okay.
And then with kind of a natural spread, your fingers look a little bit close right now. Yeah, that's a little bit more natural. And then on the D string.
Yeah.
You're going to want to leave your first two fingers down.
Oh, okay. So all three of them get some space in there?
Yeah.
Like that?
Okay, they look a little bit close together. Here, move your whole hand up on a string. There. Okay, now play the E first and then put the two other fingers down for F sharp. Okay, you then need to go this direction just a tiny bit. That was too far. Okay, that's close. Now put and you're on the D string for F sharp. Okay, sounds pretty off, doesn't it? You need to go a lot further out with your fingers.
Like that?
Yeah, try it again. It's closer, you need to go a little bit further. Here. You're kind of hitting that string as well, it's making it hard to get the pitch. Okay, that's close. Your finger, it's not weighing on the string enough right now, so it's not fully pressed against. Yeah, and you need to make sure to approach it from the top.
Okay.
There you go. That sounds nice.
Okay.
Okay, and now go back to the E with the first finger. Okay. Now, when you were playing that F sharp, you got the F sharp to sound nice, but your other fingers kind of moved up, so you need to keep them more spread out. It might feel a little bit unnatural eventually.
It does.
Okay. So try to get that E. Okay, now get that F sharp. A little bit further out. There you go. And more weight. There you go. That sounds nice. Okay, I can tell your fingers are.
Oh yeah, they're.
I played string bass for a couple of years, and so this is like nothing. But starting out, it can be really challenging. Okay. So, remember we did the whole loose hand C-shaped thing with the left hand, and I want you to do the same with the right hand.
Okay.
So get it nice and natural, and then with the cello bow, basically, here can the camera see? Yeah. With the cello bow, basically, got rosin on my pants. You're going to take that shape and you're going to approach it from the top. You're just going to let it sit down on there.
Okay.
Just do that basic motion and we'll fix all the little...
Yep.
Yeah, bring your left hand around. When you're holding the bow, it's a bow hold, not like a bow squeeze or bow grip. Because when you're playing, it's resting on the strings.
Oh.
So you don't want to ever, like, when we're practicing using the bow, it's you don't want to just hold it out here like this. You want to support it. Because this grip isn't meant for like supporting the whole weight.
Okay. So I want
to support
take
the middle of the bow.
And then kind of loosen there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or here. Okay, make it natural shape with your right hand. And then stick it on top. There you go, that looks a lot better.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna want to curve your thumb a little bit more and put it inside of that little. Yep.
Okay.
And make your fingers come down. Like right now, they're kind of.
Okay. Like that?
It's you don't want them to wrap around.
Just straight down like that?
Because you remember, it's not a grip;
Yeah.
it's a hold.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, and now put the bow on the string.
That good?
How would you describe that sound?
I don't know. It sounded okay. Well, I'm not a cello expert.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
It was a little bit wimpy, honestly.
Okay. Wimpy?
So, here. I should have given you some more tips before having you do that. Let's see. Here, take the cello away for a little bit. And then turn the bow over so that the hairs are on top.
Okay.
And put the stick, which is this part of the bow, on your left knee. Get this out of the way. Okay, and so what you want to do is okay, do that. The grip's not super important right now. Yeah, it's okay to make it approximate. And so what I want you to do is move your the lower part of your arm, the forearm back and forth, but I don't want you to move this part from your elbow to your shoulder.
Okay.
Shoulder.
Like that?
Shoulder. You're moving this too much.
Okay.
Okay. And you need to have a bigger range of motion right there. You should be fully extending it. Okay. Looks good. Try to keep this pointed in the same direction. That's good. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. And now let's introduce the cello again. Just a couple more minutes. Hold on there. Okay. You get that back in more comfortable position.
Like that?
Yeah, I'd say probably a little bit closer to your body.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't want to be afraid of the cello. It's your friend.
This?
Yeah. He actually told me he was really looking forward to working with you today.
That's good.
Alright, so keep your thumb nice and bent. It should be springy. So it's a little bit tense right now.
Okay.
You should be able to push it back and forth. And then loosen up your fingers there a little bit more.
Okay.
And put your hand further this way on the bow. It's kind of hanging off a little bit right now.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just give you a visual example. So when you're holding your pinky, I didn't tell you any of the parts of the bow.
Yeah.
This part here is called the frog.
Okay.
This is the tip. Actually, most parts of the bow make sense other than the frog. Tip, stick, string, frog, and then this is the tension screw. So this part here is called the frog. It's where you put your hand. And so when I hold the cello bow, my pinky is usually right about there. Then my two fingers here are on the frog, and then my first finger is actually kind of hanging off this way a little bit. And then my thumbs, in that little groove right there.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and try it again.
Like that? Like?
Yeah, that looks alright.
Okay.
Okay, so let's put it on the D string right here. Oh, and support the cello with your left hand a little bit, so it doesn't fall away from you. That'll make it harder to play.
Okay.
Okay, and let's start about the balance point. So that's about right there. And I don't want you to put tension on the string, but I want you to just let the weight of your arm kind of weigh down on the string, and then draw it across. All right. Now, remember when we did it on your leg, you don't want to move this part of your arm. A little bit's okay, but you're breaking down the door there. It's still a little bit too much.
Oh, man, that's hard to do. So used to being able to move how I want to.
Well, not anymore. Okay, now let's try it again on the string.
Okay. Balance point is kind of in the middle?
Yeah, it's closer to the frog.
Okay.
Okay, you need a lot more weight.
Okay.
It's like, imagine you're in a lake. You're floating above the lake right now. You want to be in the lake. You don't want to drown. But yeah, that's a little bit better. Still more weight.
Okay.
And then also focus on keeping the bow in line. A lot more weight. Okay. as much weight as you can
Okay.
fit into the bar. I know you're tired right now, but just
Is that better?
closer. More still. Alright. Start it closer to the frog. So
Okay.
let's start it right here. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good.
Okay, let me try it again. Is that right now?
Yeah, for right now, that's good. Now let's start it on other string. We're gonna do it on the A string now.
Mm.
Can you imagine how it might be different on a lower string? It's alright if you don't know.
No, I don't.
Okay, so you're gonna want to go a little bit slower, and you're gonna want to put even more weight down. There you go. That was a pretty good sound.
Nice.
Yeah, we're at 21 minutes, and I know you're kind of tired, so you want to call it quits?
Sure.
All right.